Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions, and I just realized it is time for me to get a haircut. So I hope that you guys are all having and making the most out of this fine Tuesday. It is June 2nd, 2020, and I want to answer a question that a lot of you guys have been asking me. I want to answer a question that a lot of you guys have been answering me, and we're just going to be talking about natural gas. I know that this video is titled 180-day lows. One of the things that I want to share with you is I focus a lot on the 180-day chart. It's actually, on overall lows, right? It's never been this low. It's at 1-year lows, 5-year lows, 3-year lows. And one of the things that we want to remind you is before we even get started to this video is just because something is oversold doesn't mean that it can't go down any further, right? That's how I want to start off this video, because one of the main focuses that I have as a day trader, and it's I think one of the reasons that I do well, is because I have such a big focus on overall direction. I do agree that it's not impossible to make money when something is selling off. It's just more difficult. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the stages of a reversal, how it's so important, right? I do agree that natural gas and ugaz are very oversold, and just because something is a good deal doesn't necessarily make it a good buy. One of the things that I do want to share with you is I do have all my positions closed except for my SQ's position. I just opened one, and it's I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that later. But I closed a little bit over $1,000 profit today, so it's $1,100 profit minus the $26 of a loss that I took I'm down right now on SQs. I did take a $336 loss on ugaz. Again, ugaz was selling off. I was trying to trade it from time to time, just wasn't working well with it. It was so much easier. If you guys follow me on Instagram, the link is actually down below. You guys would have seen multiple times. I just, how is it, to ask that crazy question, how is it that I made money off of degas? Natural gas sells off, degas pushes up. Direction was in my favor, and it took some time. And this is one of the things that I want to talk about, is it did take time for natural gas to sell off. But when it did, it's not easy to make money in the stock market, but it's much easier when you focus on overall direction. And I sold, again, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I sold way too early, but I would rather be someone that locks in profits and stays consistently profitable in comparison to someone that tries to maximize their trade. As if you've been trading for a while, one of the worst feelings I think that we can both agree is when you go from a green trade, you don't sell because you're being greedy, and then it ends up going from green to red. So what I want to talk to you guys about is a little bit more on the fundamental side of what's going on with natural gas. One of the first things that I want to say is, yes, it is at 180-day lows. It is at 1-year lows. It is at 5-year lows. Just because something is oversold doesn't make it a good deal. That's the first thing that we want to get through our head, right? With that being said, there is a lot of consolidation that's happening right now. That doesn't mean that we're going to go up from here. That just means that it's showing signs of a potential support. On the fundamental side, when it comes down to what causes natural gas to go up or down, supply and demand. They've done a great job in the past month to cut back on production, meaning that they are slowing down and reducing the amount of natural gas that they produce. Therefore, hopefully the overall supply can slowly catch up, or not catch up with the overall demand, but the overall supply can then, in a sense, decrease to where the demand is, so it could kind of balance out. It makes sense, right? One of the things that has happened is that the demand levels for natural gas have still flatlined. You guys can do your own research. Please do a little bit more research than just this video, especially if you're heavily invested in natural gas just like myself. But one of the things that you have to understand is another thing that does influence natural gas are weather forecasts, because the overall stock market has a lot to do with overall anticipation. And there tends to be people, especially during the summer, that, during the summer or during the winter, that tend to use more natural gas, so the natural gas consumption tend to go up during these seasons. As of right now, we're just not seeing that specific demand, and it is very strange. A lot of people are looking for different alternatives when it comes down to natural gas, and there's just so much news, a lot of uncertainty, and you guys can see that, like, even crude oil today, which is natural gas is a byproduct of crude oil. Crude oil today was bullish, and natural gas was still very bearish. I mean, it didn't do anything crazy, as natural gas, I think, was down like less than 0.5% on the overall day. And it's doing a decent job consolidating. But one of the things that we have to make super clear this whole video, if this is why you're watching this video, is it time to buy natural gas? And all I'm here to share with you is based off of my experience and how this works. The 3 stages of a reversal: rejection, consolidation when direction is unclear, and confirmation. It is so much easier to make money when the overall direction is in your favor. Feel free to share your own opinion down in the comment section. You can be someone that says, no, it's easier for me to make money when it's descending for whatever the reason might be. Some of you, like myself, again, this is not for everyone, sometimes I like to buy when there's consolidation. So a lot of people have been asking the question. This is why people are asking this question, why it's become so popular, because there's a lot of consolidation right now. Natural gas isn't aggressively selling off anymore, but we are not making higher highs. And one of the things that you can see is on the 5-day, 5-minute chart, it is very clear to see that we're not making higher highs. I mean, we're not necessarily making lower lows based off of yesterday's performance, but we're not showing signs of growth. So I have one challenge for you today. If you're someone like myself or whatever it is that you're paying attention to, let's just use natural gas as an example. If you're so certain that something is going to bounce and reverse back up, I challenge you to wait for confirmation. Wait for actual indication of an uptrend. If you want to grow your account, it makes sense that, it's much easier to make money when you wait for that confirmation of that growth. And as of right now, I'm not saying, again, you can make money on both sides. Ugaz and degaz, as a day trader, it's just much easier to make money. Let my experience today be a perfect example. It is so much easier to make money when the overall direction is in your favor. You can share your own opinion, but we've been getting a lot of questions about, hey, Ricky, yesterday we hit 180-day lows, we hit 1-year lows. Is it time to buy ugaz? Is it time to buy degaz? Is it time to buy natural gas? Natural gas, or at least ugaz and degaz, are triple leveraged ETNs, right? That's not something that we would ever encourage anyone to hold overnight. So please make sure you understand the risk and how they decay over time before you make the decision to hold it overnight, because you're so certain that it can't go any lower. Because in my experience, it can. And it's one of the worst feelings, right? When you feel hopeless because you have no form of risk management. But let's keep it this simple. It is the simple things in life that people tend to overcomplicate. So if you're so certain that it's going to bounce, I challenge you to set your alerts and wait for confirmation. Keep it simple, right? I really hope that I earn your thumbs up throughout this video. Again, friendly little reminder, if you guys want this PDF, I actually do not have it linked down below. I don't care if you guys, no, it's not that I don't care. It's if you guys want me to share this PDF with you guys, let me know in the comments section and I'll post it in our free TechBuds group or in our Discord groups, and then you guys can download this free PDF that I made. But I really do appreciate your guys' time. I wish you guys an amazing rest of your day. Continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. Make sure that if you guys are new to the channel, I have over 2,000 videos on YouTube. Feel free to browse around. I'm the largest YouTube channel in the world for those that day trade in the stock market. And don't forget to stay connected. We do also run the largest free Facebook group in the world, and that's that second link down below. If you guys would like to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, I only work with one team and one team only, and that's the Learn, Plan, Profit team. So if you would like to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, click the first link down below, learn a little bit more about it, and see if the Learn, Plan, Profit team can be a good fit for you. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note.